Hi, fabulous Leo. This is your September 2019 general tarot reading. Thank you to everyone that has liked, shared, subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. And also those of you that are coming back to my channel, thank you so much. It's awesomely appreciated. I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this time around, and I couldn't get to August due to ill health, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, this time around, I have actually brought through some messages from Spirit. First off, and for you this month, and because it's a general reading too, guys, just please be aware that it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's absolutely impossible to. So just take what you need and discard the rest. So one of the first things that Spirit brought through was forgiveness. Now, this is, and it's really interesting because the overall feel that I got from Spirit when they brought these messages through was it's about love. Now, that can be the love for yourself, but also to the love of another person. Now, when the forgiveness message came through from Spirit, it talked about forgiving yourself of past hurts, the way that you would have done things, maybe the way that you perhaps had or even, had previous partners where things didn't go all that well. And you have to basically either forgive them or forgive yourself. Very interesting concept here too, because the forgiveness, just because you're forgiving someone doesn't mean that you actually have to talk to them. So just bear that in mind. So it's important to do. The next one that came along was paper trail. Paper trail is the way that Spirit brought that through was saying that it's not necessarily leaving broken hearts everywhere, but there's also making a mark on people that you come across. So your heartfelt emotions, when you connect with other people or connecting with your higher self, you're leaving trails there so that people understand your beautiful nature that can come through. So you're making an impact basically on people that you meet. The third one that's coming through is shiny things. Very interesting. So it can pertain to the fact that you're getting squirreled. So in other words, when, perhaps even getting squirreled by somebody else that's perhaps coming into your life, or nice and bright future basically coming up ahead for your relationships. But also the interesting part about this was Spirit did bring through the fact that not all that glitters is gold. That doesn't mean that it's a negative. What it means, it is to be aware of what's going around and perhaps who you need to forgive, perhaps who you need to be in connection with too. So, which is very important, when we're looking at these things. I'm also going to be drawing a couple of different oracle cards. And the first lot of oracle cards that I'm going to be using is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. Beautiful cards they are. And just the overall theme. I have pre-shuffled all my decks as well, but I always like to give them a little bit of a shuffle beforehand. And I hope you guys have all been well and that August happened to treat you very nicely indeed. I can't absolutely believe that we're already in September, so it's been quite quick. So this beautiful card that's come out is called the Hidden Worlds. And it's all about changing consciousness, awareness, extrasensory perception. It's a beautiful card. So using your intuition, whatever that may be, and it could be guiding you to perhaps even someone new or guiding you in your relationships, using your intuition, knowing, not getting clouded by judgment or getting squirreled by shiny things. Very interesting how this one came out. Just going to pop that one over there. And the second lot of cards that we're using is the Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. These are also beautiful cards. It's the overall theme for you guys for September 2019. Again, I have shuffled the cards, pre-shuffled the cards, and no, there's too many of them. So just pre-shuffling these. Terrific. We'll see what's coming about for you. Gosh, getting too many here. Oh, this is unreal. So it was previously earlier today that Bee Spirit had come to me, and I had this overwhelming sense that I knew one of the readings that I'm going to be doing today would have bee in it. This is also, it's about sweet results await. So something exciting, but it also can mean that you're going to be very busy. And when like bees are attracted to honey, and it's like bees to honey, so you'll be quite looked upon as favorable. You might be very attractive too with the opposite sex or the same sex, whichever. So it is a beautiful, beautiful card indicating that things are going to be a lot sweeter for you during September, which is brilliant, Leo. This is absolutely lovely. So just try to, if you can, it is suggested by Spirit to also remember to forgive yourself too here, and any past hurts as well. Like I said, just because you forgive them doesn't mean they actually have to talk to the person. So things are, how can I say, they're never the same. And so it's important to remember that every relationship, even if it is with yourself, can change. So it's important to be always forgiving of yourself in the process. All right, let's have a look for you, Leo. So the underlying energy. Oh, that's interesting. The Four of Cups comes up, and it actually means you can have a little bit of boredom. You can be discontent here too, waiting around. Here, look, the chap here is being offered a cup. That's like the Ace of Cups, and it's saying, you know, look, there's something better on offer. But this person's not seeing what's here left on the ground too. Now, they can be squirreled, which is very interesting. So the shiny things, not all that glitters is gold too, when it does come down to this. So maybe also the theme being is that you could be just that little bit bored shitless, perhaps in your emotional, because cups are emotional. You might be just discontent with what's going on with your personal life at the moment, your emotional relationships. I'm going to go through the cards as well. So you got Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, very interesting, the World, King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Now the first card comes out, and it's the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, hopefully you can see that, Five of Swords indicates about letting go, the need to let go. And remember how we were talking about the first one there, forgiveness, letting go of past hurts. So looking at it from the big picture, you don't need whatever's kept you back and holding you back here, because this person here is very victorious. He's taking what he's got and he's going, nah, bugger this, I'm going to move on, I'm going to move forward. So it's about letting go of the past and just looking forward, because the Ten of Wands indicates it's the end of burdens, end of heavy burdens. So once you let go of those burdens, of perhaps the miscommunication that was had perhaps in your emotional relationships too, or any types of relationships, the burden is now done and dusted, because the Page of Cups comes up with some beautiful, wonderful, good news regarding your emotional relationships. So you might find that you could be dealing with a particular water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but also they could be younger than you as well. So this person can be actually coming up to you as, you know, an offer of love. So taking that into, you know, consideration. The World comes along and says, wow, now the world is your oyster. You have got the opportunity to be able to get what you want, get out there and do what you want. But in saying that, that could be, this person could be someone from overseas trying to vie for your attention. Remember the shiny things up here that Spirit had brought through? Sometimes not everything is as it seems. So just be aware, and I'm not saying that, you know, this can be a bad thing, but have a look deeper into the situation. If you're going into an emotional relationship, that somewhere could be different, or you could be traveling actually overseas and meet someone over there, because the King of Wands comes in. Now, that is your sign anyway, Leo, so it's a fire sign here, saying that they're in their power. So you're in your element. You're quite passionate. You could be quite flirty at this point in time too. So, you know, that might be an indication you have very sexy vibes going on at the moment, and you could be attracting quite a few people. So good luck to you. That is awesome. Page of Wands comes up. Again, we're talking about your sign, the fire sign here. Page of Wands does indicate that this is brand new good news coming to you. And again, we could be looking at a person that is younger than you, or a person that may have children in as their own. So you may come across perhaps somebody who has children maybe young children or grown-up children, but they have children and maybe they want to start a relationship. So to me, when this one comes up, and Spirit, that's interesting because Spirit was telling all about the emotional side here, about a love relationship, and here coming into it, very interesting concept. September does look set to be a beautiful month for you, Leo. So enjoy and have a really brilliant September, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.